Voicent product.
The audio you hear from this presentation is computer generated. This demo shows different methods for integrating Voicent software with other products. Voicent products support the following 3 software integration methods. First, use file import and export. This method uses the graphical user interface and does not require you to write any program. Second, use command line interface. This method is relatively straightforward and can be used in simple scripting. And third, use application programming interface. This is the most advanced and powerful method, which can be used to implement almost any integration task you can imagine. You can usually access the file import and export command from the program main menu. For broadcast by phone, they are under the file menu. For auto reminder, the import command is under the appointment menu. For export, choose call report. With command line interface, you can start Voicent programs from your scripting file. Please note that from this point on, this presentation is getting more and more technical. The rest of the presentation is mainly for IT engineers. We can launch Broadcast by phone using the following command. You can also launch the program and start calling immediately, with a particular audio file and a list of phone numbers. You can find the rest of the command line options from the program help file, or find it under the support section of Voicent website. The reference page for the command is under the command line interface section. Voicent products offer extensive support for programming interface. You should be able to integrate with any other software product. The rest of this presentation gives you an overview of this API. Voicent programming interface is based on open standard technologies, HTTP and Voice XML. HTTP is the fundamental technology for the Internet, and Voice XML is the technology for interactive voice applications. Actually, all Voicent products, like Broadcast by Phone, Auto Reminder, and Agent Dialer, are all built on top of this API. To make a phone call, a program, like Voicent Auto Reminder, first generate a set of Voice XML files. These files controls how to interact with the person called. Then it sends a call request to Voicent Gateway. In the call request, it specifies the call time, phone number to call, the location of the Voice XML files, and other parameters. Once the call request is received by Voicent Gateway, it will schedule the call with its own scheduler. The application will later poll the gateway for the call result. You can choose the interface with Auto Reminder or with Voicent Gateway. Each offers an HTTP interface. To interface with Auto Reminder, your application calls the Auto Reminder interface, and have Auto Reminder do the rest, such as generating Voice XML files, and sending call requests to Voicent Gateway. It is simpler to interface with Auto Reminder, but you have less control over the call interactions. To interface with Voicent Gateway directly, your application has to generate the Voice XML files, either statically or dynamically. You will have to do more programming using the Gateway interface, but will have the ultimate flexibility. You can use any programming language to interface with Voicent products, as long as the language supports HTTP, which practically is any programming language used today. The best place to learn more about Voicent programming interface is the developer section on Voicent website. Here are the document and samples of Auto Reminder interface. Here are the document and samples of the Gateway interface. The Gateway tutorial is an excellent place to start.